Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to walk you through a practical and really useful Power BI dashboard project, creating a bank transactions report from scratch. By the end of this tutorial, you'll not only have a visually appealing dashboard, but you'll also know how to track your bank deposits, withdrawals, and your net balance at a glance. Whether you're a beginner or looking to brush up on your Power BI skills, this is the perfect hands-on example to help you build confidence and get real-world insights from your data. Let's jump right in. First things first, let's head over to Power BI. If you don't already have it open, go ahead and launch it. Power BI Desktop is what I'll be using for this walkthrough. If you're new to Power BI, don't worry. Just take a breath and follow each step along with me. Now, once you're in Power BI, we'll need some data to work with. For this example, we have a bank transaction sample table, and this could be something you've exported from your online banking, or maybe a spreadsheet listing all your recent transactions. The key here is that your table should have at least a date column, a description for each transaction, and an amount, where positive numbers are deposits and negatives are withdrawals. Let's bring that sample data into Power BI. You can do this by clicking on Get Data and selecting your file, usually an Excel sheet or a CSV. Once it's loaded, you'll see the table in your data view. Take a moment to scan through and make sure everything's come in correctly. The columns should look familiar and the numbers should match your original data. The magic of Power BI really starts with measures. Measures let us create powerful calculations that update automatically as you filter or slice your data, so you're always looking at accurate summaries. For our bank transactions dashboard, we're going to create 3 key measures: total deposits, total withdrawals, and net balance. This trio gives you a snapshot that's both granular and meaningful. Let's start by creating our first measure, total deposits. You'll want to head over to the Modeling tab and click New Measure. Here, we'll write a simple formula. We want the sum of all positive amounts because those are your deposits. The DAX formula might look like this. Total deposits equals calculate sum bank table amount 0. What's happening here is we're summing up only the positive amounts, filtering out withdrawals. Hit Enter and don't worry if you're new to DAX. Just remember, it's filtering and summing at the same time. Next up is total withdrawals. The concept is almost identical, but we're interested in negative amounts this time since withdrawals come out of your account. Create another measure and the formula will look like total withdrawals equals calculate sum bank table amount 0. Power BI will return a negative value, so if you'd prefer to see withdrawals as a positive number for reporting, you can just wrap this in ABS. For absolute value, it's totally up to your preference. Our final measure is net balance, and this one's simple but powerful. Net balance gives you the overall change to your account for whatever transactions you're viewing, whether it's the entire table or just this month. Create one more measure. Net balance equals sum bank table amount. This will automatically respond to any filters you add, so if you look at one account or a certain date range, your net balance will update right away. And that's really it, but don't underestimate the value of these measures. With just these 3, you can build a dashboard that instantly tells you your inflows, outflows, and your overall bank balance trend. Take some time now to drag these measures onto your report canvas. You can use card visuals or even a stacked bar to compare deposits and withdrawals visually. If you ran into any hiccups, don't stress. Sometimes setting up measures or loading data takes a few tries, especially if column names don't match. Just double-check your tables and try again if needed. So now you've got the data loaded and the calculations in place. Your bank transactions report in Power BI is ready to help you keep an eye on your finances or impress your colleagues or clients. Thanks for sticking with me. If this video helped, hit that like button, and if you have any questions or run into trouble, just drop a comment below. I'm always here to help out. And don't forget to subscribe for more step-by-step Power BI tutorials just like this. See you in the next one.